guys, okay, so welcome back. Here's a bit of a new video that is going to be called 10 movies I watch again and again, but I'm also going to put hit the replay button because I'm going to do quite a few of these, I think, because there's so many movies I love to watch again and again. These are just 10 I picked off the bat. Then if I do a follow-up video I'll probably call it something different, but I have the same hit the replay button on the picture so we know kind of what it is. But these 10, lost my list, I've got a list. These 10 aren't including things like Harry Potter, The Hunger Games, maybe not Twilight, Harry, you know, I watch Harry Potter, all of them, I'd love to watch them over and over, I've seen them so many times, you know, so that's kind of an obvious. Also not really including the Disney movies because, again, it's a bit of an obvious, but maybe a future video I might include like one of my favourite Harry Potter movies that I watch the most or something like that, but for now we'll just get on with these movies that I love to watch all the time, again and again and again. Okay, the first one, this is how I came to think of this video actually, is One Day. Now, I think it's a bit of a weird movie to want to watch again and again and again, but I was thinking about it and I was watching the trailer again and I was like, oh, I want to watch the movie again. I must have seen that movie about 4 times now and I just keep wanting to watch it. I don't know why. I just love that movie. I don't know what it is about it, you know. I just love it so much. So if you haven't seen One Day, totally check it out. I've seen it like however many times. And I might watch it again tonight because I just love it. And I really wanted to watch it last night, but I didn't get around to it. So One Day, for some reason, I love it. I'll watch it over and over and probably will for always. It's sweet, it's sad, it's cute, it's just so good. At first I didn't like it that much and then I just loved it. So that's One Day. Now the second one might come to a bit of a weird choice because it's a depressing movie that a lot of people probably would not want to watch more than once, but I, for some reason, watched it probably, I don't know, maybe 7 or 8 times. I love it. I think it's an amazing movie and it is The Boy in the Striped Pyjamas. This is the saddest movie ever, but I love it so much. It's just amazing. If you haven't seen it, totally check it out. It's very sad. It's about the war, Nazi Germany, that whole kind of thing. But it's about this little boy. He meets this other boy and this one boy he meets in a concentration camp and he doesn't really understand and it's very sad, but you know, kind of, I don't know, I don't really know how to explain that movie, but I love it and for some reason I watch it a lot. I don't know why. It's a bit of a weird one, but yeah, it's just an amazing movie, so definitely check it out if you haven't. You'll definitely maybe want to watch it more than once. My mum watched it. I was like, watch this movie, and she wasn't the biggest fan of it. She was like, that was so depressing, and I was like, I know, but it's a good movie, right? And she was like, well, yeah, but it was too depressing. I was like, oh, okay. Number 3 is a bit more uplifting, and that is Despicable Me. I cannot get enough of this movie. When it came out, I watched it day after day after day after day after day after day. I mean, when it came out on Blu-ray. I love it a lot. I always will, I think. It's cute, it's funny, it's just adorable. Everyone's seen Despicable Me. We all know what it's about. I love it. I'll watch it again and again and again forever, I think. Maybe. I love it. It's great. Okay, the next one is Shutter Island. Now this movie I've probably honestly seen about 20 times. I love this movie. For a while it was one of my favourite movies. I don't really have a top movies, but for a while I said this was one of my top favourite movies. I love it. I think it's incredible. Every time I watch it I learn something else. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. It's Leonardo DiCaprio. And I'm not going to explain the story because it's very... it's a weird one. Watch the trailer. I highly recommend it anyway. It's great. I love it. And I love all these obviously, but Shutter Island is definitely one of my favourite movies. I think it's great every time I watch it. Okay, the next one is one I always watch that really always cheers me up no matter what. And it is Arthur, the one with Russell Brand in. I find this movie hilarious. I don't know why. I just think it's so funny. I love Russell Brand and I know a lot of people don't, but I really like him. And I think the movie's funny. I know it's a remake. I haven't seen the original. If you think I should, let me know. But for now, I absolutely love this film. I've seen it again many times. I saw it in the cinema. I got it straight away on DVD. Watched it for a while after I got it. I love it. I don't know why. I just think it's so funny. I will always laugh at it. I will always think it's sweet. And if I'm ever upset, I will watch this movie and it will always cheer me up. Guaranteed. Okay, the next one is a more new one. Is We Bought a Zoo, which came out last year. And I went to see it in the cinema and I thought it was so sweet and I loved it so much. And I got it on DVD at Christmas and since then I think I've watched it 3 times. So I know it's not been out very long, but I've still watched it numerous times, and I'm going to watch it again, I'm sure, because it is very sweet. Basically, this guy has these kids, and his wife has died, and then he wants to buy a new house. He ends up buying this zoo, and he doesn't really know what it's doing, and it's very, very sweet, and it's just kind of a sweet movie. It's just makes you feel good, but it's also a bit sad, and it's very, very good. Yeah, so definitely recommend that one. I've talked about it a bit before, so yes, we bought a zoo. Now, the next one is probably the movie that I have watched the most times. Actually, there's two in here that I'm not sure which one I watched most, but this is the one of, if not the second movie that I've watched the most times in my whole life. And it's because, I don't know what it is, but it is about a boy, and I don't know why. I don't know what it is in the movie. I mean, I don't know what it is about it that makes me want to watch it all the time. But about a boy just has something that I love, makes me happy. I feel, I don't know, if I'm ever sad, just a glimpse, I watch this, I'll always feel better. Or if I'm a bit lonely, I watch this, always feel better. Anything about it, I just love this movie. I always have, I've always watched it. I don't know what it is, I love Hugh Grant in it, and Nicholas Hoult is also in it, of course. And they just are so great. The story's so good. It's about this young boy and this older guy who are both a bit lonely in life. And okay, this is sounding weird, my explanation. I don't know how to explain it, but I just highly recommend you watch it. Maybe you don't even watch the trailer. I don't even know if you've seen the trailer, but watch the movie. I promise you, you might love it. I don't know, actually. But I love it anyway, so watch it and see what you think. I'd love to know other people's thoughts on that one, actually. Okay, the next one is, of course, I guess you might have known this movie was in here, and it's Perks of Being a Wallflower. Love this movie. It was like my favourite movie of last year, and I've watched it many, many times. But I saw it, I think, 3 times in the cinema, so, you know, and I've got it on DVD, and obviously I've watched it quite a few times since then. So yeah, it's a bit of a, not a guilty pleasure, but it's one that I watched maybe too many times. But yeah, everyone, I'm sure, has heard me talk about that, but check that one out. I love it. The next one is one of my childhood favourites. Absolutely love this film. I knew all the words. I probably still know most of the words, and it is Parent Trap, the Lindsay Lohan one, not the original one. I loved this movie as a kid, and I still watch it at least once or twice every year. I love it. Basically, everyone knows what Parent Trap is. This movie was my whole childhood. I watched it all the time. I learnt the words. I loved it. And now I still love it because it's a bit nostalgic and it's just a great movie. If you haven't seen it, you really should have watched it already. Watch it. It's good. I promise you'll love it. Finally, my 10th movie that I watched many, many times and always love is 500 Days of Summer. Seriously, this movie, I love it. I kind of had a bit of forget about it. I don't know where it is. I've got the book. I don't know where it is. Book. Oh gosh, the movie. I was looking at books in the corner there. I love this film. Joseph Gordon-Levitt and, oh my god, Zooey Deschanel. I thought I was going to forget any of them. It flicks back and forth between these days that they are together, and it's got great music. It's a great story, and it's not your usual typical romantic comedy. So I wouldn't know if it was it's a comedy and a bit of a drama, and it's all a mix. If you haven't seen it, I really, really recommend it. I've seen it so many times again, but I know that I will watch it again probably this year, and I've seen it earlier on this year. I'll watch it again this year. I'll watch it next year. I'm probably going to carry on watching this one for a long time. I really love it. So yeah, those are 10 movies that I cannot not get enough of and will watch over and over again, and I get excited about every time I think about them, as you probably can tell. So if you like this video and want to see more, because I obsess over a lot of movies, and there's a lot of other movies that I really love, leave me down in the comments what you think about the video and things like that. But also please leave me a movie that you love to watch over and over and over again, and leave it down. And if I haven't seen it, I'll probably check it out because I love movie recommendations. And if you love it, I might love it too. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video. I hope you like this idea. I just thought it was something fun because we all love movies, and these are movies that I love to watch over and over and over and over and over. So I'll see you again in another video. Bye!